So I'm not gonna lie and say that, you know, I'm one of those who can say that photography is something that's been with me since I was a child. You know, I don't have pictures of myself, you know, holding a camera, taking pictures at the age of 5 or 10. I'd say photography is something I grew into, and that's mainly because of my background or the kind of lifestyle that I grew up to. And it's pretty much nomadic. I've moved from New York to Syria, Tanzania, Paris, Jordan, Yemen, and I'd say that kind of diversity has allowed me to, you know, admire and appreciate photography. I used to be a very quiet child, very observant. I used to like to soak in everything. It used to be very hard for me when I moved from place to place. I didn't know how to deal with it. I used to write about all the changes, about different people I see, different religions, traditions and cultures. But at one point I thought to myself that, you know, all this can be captured in pictures. I used to always want to have a photographic memory. Every experience I had, every kind of, you know, community I was in, I used to always say, I really want to remember this. And it wasn't until I went into high school that I realized what a beautiful thing photography is and how different the world looks behind the lens. And I think most credit I give to, for inspiration at least, is my brother Najib. He's actually a photographer himself, and his photography is very expressive. He's very into portraits and capturing people on the street, and I used to watch him take pictures, and that's how I grew into it. I used to realize that, you know what, I can capture the moments I want to capture through photography. And actually one of my favorite quotes by an American abstract expressionist photographer, he says, "Photography is a way of feeling, of touching, of loving. What you've caught on film is captured forever. It remembers the little things long after you've forgotten everything." And I think that's a very important point. To go into what kind of photography I like, I really like to avoid studio work or staged work. I'm the kind that would carry the camera everywhere I go. When I go back to Algeria in the summer, my home country, there's not a place I go without my camera, whether it's my cousin's birthday party or just a day at the beach or just a casual lunch at my grandmother's. I just like to take the camera because you never know what kind of moment you can capture. So to express myself, I'd say that I'm more of a person who likes to capture the raw, you know, raw life happening around you. I'm more into the original scenes, and my pictures are very diverse. I don't have a specific genre, but I do like my brother, expressive work, something that tells a story. I really like to take a picture of someone's face or a portrait because I think that has a lot to tell. And I like to take advantage of the lens to notice the things we wouldn't normally notice when you're just looking out into the air, you know, looking up around you. So I think that's how I would define my work. I mean, I'm not a professional photographer to tell you this is the kind of work I like, or, you know, label myself as something, but generally speaking, I'd say it's very diverse. I'm more into everyday life photography, candid photos I love. I love taking pictures of children, capturing them in their moment, you know, especially if they're close to me. I'd love in 5-10 years go up to them and show them a picture of themselves. I think it tells a lot.